So, hi guys, and welcome to another episode of the Daily Football Prediction Podcast Show. Yesterday, we provided 10 value picks, and nine of those were successful, and we lost just one. So, congratulations to those who were able to make something out of that yesterday. Yes, sir. Congratulations, guys, if you were able to, make picks from those sporting events we provided. And remember that they come with insights that will help you, do your thing every single day. So if you're first time coming across the channel, you're welcome. That's exactly the kind of stuff that we do here, provide you with, football predictions that come with high value, and insights about them to help you make better informed decisions as you go about sports betting every single day. And then to make that even better, we had also nine safe market options that we carved out, from those sporting events. Yesterday we provided also winning. So congratulations, guys. Another congratulations. So it doesn't matter if you use the safe market options or use the value picks, you would have been able to get something yesterday. And the essence of doing that safe market options yesterday was because the day before that we had four winning out of 10 and losing six. So we tried to make it even more safer using the tips that we had. So that just also shows you that you can't basically, create a safe sleep for yourselves with the tips that we provide here and insights. Okay, that's just what it points to at the end of the day. So welcome. Is your first time coming across the channel, everyone. Take 1 second of your time and hit that like button, for the culture, and subscribe if the first time coming across the channel and you find content, sports betting content is what you're into basically. You find what we're saying here interesting, interests you. We're inviting you to become a part of this community, what we like to call savvy sports traders that we're building on here. And don't forget to turn notification bells on, everyone, as we go on this journey to beating the odds. So welcome back, guys. My name is Huka, and I will be your humble host on this daily football prediction podcast show, bringing you football predictions as put together by the team. So yesterday in the So You Think You Can Punt section of this show, powered by Mega Parry, we had that sporting event for you guys to provide your correct scores about between Feyenoord, Fenerbahce and Feyenoord, and we ask you guys to provide your correct scores about that one in the comment section and stand a chance to win a 1 month free premium subscription with us when you get that correctly and carve open, premium section for everyone basically for 1 day. And that's what happens when you get that correctly. But unfortunately, yesterday nobody was able to get that one correctly. So another shout out wasted and another chance to unlock the premium section for 1 day also gone by, unfortunately.
Oh no!
All right, guys. So today is another day, of course, as we always like to do. Provide that every single day, powered by Mega Party. That sporting event yesterday ended in a 5-2 scoreline. Quite interesting sporting event yesterday. So today's sporting event we have is the game between Paris Saint Germain and Tottenham. Right, that's the sporting event we're looking at today. Provide your correct scores about this Super Cup, sporting event today. What do you think the correct score will be in this one? Leave that in the comment section. We'll be looking forward to hearing from you guys what your thoughts are as far as scores go in that one and stand a chance to win, of course, the one slot for 1 month and carve blow this up the premium section open basically for all users for 1 day. Okay, that's what will happen when you get that one correctly. So big shout out to Mega Party for sponsoring this segment of the show. All right. So if you want to register with Mega Power, you can find that link in our profile page. Do register with that one. That FOPS is a code, promo code to register, and get up to 200%, bonus when you register with that promo code. And what happens when you do that is you can head back to the channel. There are value picks that will help you place your bets, meeting that bonus requirement. If you remember, nine, out of 10 of those won yesterday. So if you're using the promo code the promo, credits to bet, that would have been very, very amazing and helpful to you guys to redeem, your basically you know, your bonus basically on the platform. Okay, so head on there, guys, and register. And also the Telegram community group can be found there. Try to join that community. where we post live bets when we have those in that Telegram community basically, and more information we pass there, as well as claiming your slots. And so you think you can punt section, and just a whole lot more can happen, as far as that's concerned. So we move on to the sporting events we have for you guys today. But before that, as we like to do, we like to head into what we call class, right? So let's see how yesterday panned out, how those events went. Let us learn from these wins. Even though we won, we should learn from it. And even if we lost, we do learn from them, learn from our losses and wins. And that's how we keep, winning front basically on the channel. All right. So moving on, the first sporting event we had Benfica and Nice. We expected Benfica to win that one by a 2 goal margin, and that one ended in exactly 2-0 scoreline yesterday at 1.91. That sporting event was priced very, very high value there. Next sporting event we had was between Kruzevda and Lech Poznan, and we expected over 2.5 goals to be seen in that one, and sadly, we were short of 1 goal. So we're 1 goal short away, 1 goal away from having everything won yesterday, and this was one I lost yesterday. 1-1. That one ended at 1.52 odd. Next sporting event we had was the game between Karabakh, and Shkendija Tetovo, right? And we expected over 2.5 goals to be seen in that sporting event at 1.73. 5-1 was the final scoreline, as you can see on screen now. That's how it ended. Next is the game between Copenhagen and Malmo, and we had the home team to win 1.68 to be our peak in that one, and that one ended in a 5-0 scoreline yesterday. Copenhagen being good. They wasted a lot of chances some days ago, I remember correctly, but today they are on fire. Next sporting event is between Fenerbahce and Feyenoord, and we had the peak to be both teams to score at 1.57, and both of them did score 5-2. That one ended yesterday. Next sporting event we had, and that was one we asked you guys to provide the correct scores about, by the way. Next sporting event we had was one between Paphos and Dynamo Kiev, and we expected under 2.5 goals to be seen in that sporting event yesterday at 1.74, very close. 2-0. That one ended yesterday, and we won that. But in the safe options we provided, this was the one that lost, because we gave the home team not to score up to 2 goals, but they did score 2 exact goals. Ruined that one for us yesterday, okay? So moving on, next sporting event we had was the game between Victoria Pleasant and Rangers, and we expected both teams to be able to score in that one, and that one ended in a 2-1 scoreline at 1.65. That price was of that one basically, okay? Next sporting event we had was between Club Brugge and Salzburg, Red Bull Salzburg, and we expected Club Brugge to win yesterday, and ended 3-2. That sporting event, quite interesting. This one, they were losing 0-2 in the first half, if I remember correctly. But Club Brugge fought basically really hard to come back, and win that one yesterday. Very interesting one, to see yesterday was a shocker. Next sporting event was between um, Slovan Bratislava and FC Kariat Almaty. We expected the home team to win yesterday at 1.70, and that was the case. That 1-0 was the scoreline at the end of 90 minutes in that one yesterday. Next sporting event we had was a game between Ferenc Cavaros and Ludogorets. And we expected the home side to win at 1.54, and that was the case yesterday. That one ended in a 3-0 scoreline in favor of the home team, and that was how basically yesterday went. All right, guys. So, moving on to today's sporting event without wasting a lot of time, we have 10 more value picks for you guys. Today is an interesting day. We have about 3 single odds, in the value picks that we provided today. So, let's look at how that goes. All right, guys. So, first sporting event we have there is the one between Madagascar and Central African Republic. And here's the situation report about that one to help you make that decision you need to make today.
Madagascar and Central Africa meet in a crucial Group B clash, with both sides still holding faint hopes of advancing. Points are a must for either team to keep their tournament dreams alive, making this encounter a potential turning point. Madagascar's offensive struggles. The Beria have found goals hard to come by in the African Nations Championship, scoring just once in their opening 2 matches against Mauritania and Tanzania. Their attacking output has been minimal, averaging only 0.45 expected goals per game in those fixtures. Extending the view further, Madagascar are winless in their last 6 matches across all competitions, netting no more than a single goal in any of them. Central Africa slightly more threatening. Central Africa have fared marginally better in front of goal, scoring twice in this tournament and creating more consistent chances. Still, their lack of attacking firepower is evident, just 8 goals in their last 14 outings, 0.57 per game. Underlines their struggles in the final third. Prediction. With both teams misfiring and offering limited attacking threat, another low-scoring affair appears likely. An under 2.5 goals bet looks the safest choice for this decisive Group
So
B
given that
matchup.
report that we have there, we'll be going with an under 2.5 goals to be seen in a sporting event today. And that one is priced at 1.42 in that sporting event. Okay. Next sporting event is between Istanbul, Bashikir, and Viking. And here's the situation report about that one for those who will be looking to back it today.
Basaksa took a big step towards the playoff round with an impressive 3-1 victory away in Norway last week. The Turkish side's clinical finishing and disciplined structure gave them a solid 2-goal cushion heading into the return leg in Istanbul. Basaksa's advantage. With home advantage and a strong record in European qualifiers, Basaksa are in a great position to finish the job. They've been efficient in front of goal recently and are more than capable of exploiting Vikings' defensive gaps, especially if the visitors commit bodies forward. Vikings' attacking threat. Despite the setback in the first leg, Viking remain dangerous. The Norwegian outfit have been in prolific scoring form, averaging nearly 4 goals per game across their last 5 fixtures. Their aggressive, high-tempo style can trouble any defense, but it often comes at the cost of leaving space at the back, something Basaksa will look to punish. Prediction. This clash has the potential to be wide open, with Viking needing to attack and Basaksa ready to counter. Both teams finding the net looks highly likely, making BTTS, both teams to score, a strong betting option for the second leg.
All right, so given that report that we have there, we will be going with, both teams to score as our peak in that sporting event today, and that's priced at 1.42. Also that sporting event. The next is the game between Mauritania and Burkina Faso. And here's the situation report about that sporting event for those who will be interested in backing it today.
Mauritania and Burkina Faso meet in Dar es Salaam on Wednesday in a match that could prove decisive in their hopes of advancing from a competitive group. Neither nation has a decorated history in the African Nations Championship, but both will be eager to seize this opportunity and push towards the knockout stages. Mauritania's defensive style. Mauritania's progress has been hampered by a lack of goals. Across their 3 tournament matches so far, they have found the net just once. What they lack in attacking threat, however, they make up for with discipline at the back, conceding only a single goal in the competition to date. Their compact defensive structure will again be key against Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso's attack yet to spark. Traditionally strong in the final third, Burkina Faso will be disappointed by their attacking performance so far. In their opening ANC match, they were shut out by Tanzania, failing to make their possession count. Up against Mauritania's solid defensive block, breaking through could once again be a major challenge. Prediction. Given Mauritania's resilient defense and both sides' early attacking struggles, this fixture has all the makings of a tight, low-scoring affair. An under 2.5 goals bet looks the most sensible play for Wednesday's showdown.
So given the report that we have there, we'll be going with an under 2.5 goals to be seen in that one at 1.37. That is the prize for that sporting event today. The next is the game between Barnsley and Fleetwood Town. And here's the situation report about that sporting event before we tell you what our peak is in that one.
Oakwell host Wednesday night's EFL Cup tie between Barnsley and Fleetwood, with the home side entering as favourites. The Turks have enjoyed a strong start offensively, finding the net at least twice in each of their last 4 games. Fleetwood, however, come into this fixture with confidence after winning both of their opening matches this season. Head-to-head notes. Barnsley's record against Fleetwood leans in their favour, but the visitors have shown they can compete at Oakwell, as evidenced by the 2-2 draw in their last visit. Fleetwood have also matched Barnsley's recent attacking output, scoring 2 or more in each of their last 3 matches. Prediction. With both sides in fine scoring form and neither likely to sit back, another high-scoring contest is on the cards. A repeat of their last meeting, a 2-2 draw, looks like a realistic outcome in this cup
Given that
clash.
report that we have there, we think that over 2.5 goals will be the way to go if you're looking at backing that one today from our end. The next sporting event we have is a game between Huddersfield Town and Leicester City. And, here's a situation report about that one before we tell you what our pick is in that sporting event.
Wednesday night's EFL Cup fixture at John Smith Stadium sees League One leaders Huddersfield welcome Championship contenders Leicester. Both sides have made encouraging starts to the 2025-26 season, with Leicester coming in as favourites on paper, but Huddersfield's perfect league record so far suggests they won't be overawed. Huddersfield's confidence boost. The Terriers have been clinical in front of goal, netting 5 times in their first 2 league outings. Backed by home support, they'll be eager to test themselves against higher-tier opposition and could cause problems for Leicester's backline. Leicester's quality edge. The Foxes had a less than convincing opening league match but showed plenty of promise during preseason. Their attacking depth and championship experience give them a clear advantage, but they'll need to guard against Huddersfield's energetic, high-tempo play. Prediction. With both sides showing early attacking form, goals seem likely at both ends. An open, competitive contest could be on the cards, with a score draw a realistic
given that
possibility.
report that we have there, we'll be going with both teams to score in this one today at around 1.60 basically in that one. Okay, so next sporting event we have is the sporting event between Bolton Wanderers and Sheffield Wednesday. Before we give you the insights about that one, guys, here is a gentle reminder to take 1 second of your time, to hit that like button. It is important to do that for the culture. Subscribe to first time coming across the channel, and football prediction is something you're interested in. You're looking at how to increase your chances of winning and beating the odds. We're inviting you to become part of this community of savvy sports traders that we are building on here. And that will take 1 second to get that done by hitting the subscribe button. If you've been here, you've not done that, guys, do that now, okay? And don't forget to turn your notification bells on. It will help you know when we post something of value on the channel, which we try to do almost every other day, okay? And join the Telegram community and also go to the profile to register on Mega Parry with link that we left there, basically, okay? That will help you guys a lot, especially with the value picks. It will help you be able to, leverage the terms and conditions for the bonus there, okay? So here's the situation about that sporting event today between Bolton and Sheffield Wednesday for those who be looking to back it.
On Wednesday evening at Toughsheet Community Stadium, Bolton host Championship side Sheffield Wednesday in a first-round EFL Cup clash. Both teams exited the competition last year to Premier League opposition, but this tie presents a more evenly matched challenge. Bolton's defensive solidity. Bolton have been involved in low-scoring encounters for some time. Both of their matches this season finished 2-0, 1 win and 1 loss, while 4 of their 5 preseason games also ended under the 2.5 goals mark. Extending back to last season, 8 of their last 9 fixtures have finished with fewer than 3 goals, reflecting their strong defensive structure and disciplined approach, especially at home. Sheffield Wednesday's attacking concerns. The Owls began their championship campaign with a 2-1 defeat to Leicester City, managing only 25% possession and a modest 0.62 expected goals. With several key attackers from last season having departed, finding the net could be a challenge, particularly against a well-organized Bolton side. Head-to-head trends. History also points towards a low-scoring affair, with the last 7 meetings between these clubs producing under 2.5 goals. Prediction. Given both teams' recent scoring patterns, Bolton's defensive record, and the H2H history, under 2.5 total goals appears to be the most reliable betting
So given the
option.
report that we have there, we'll be going with an under 2.5 goals to be seen in these sporting events today. That's our pick for that one. The next sporting event we have is between Cheltenham Town and Exeter City, and has a situation report about that one for those who will be looking to back it today.
Warden Road will be the venue for a midweek EFL Cup first-round clash between League Two's Cheltenham and League One's Exeter City. Cheltenham will be eager to turn their season around after a disappointing start, while Exeter come into this game buoyed by a recent win in League One. Recent meetings. Exeter hold the upper hand in recent encounters, having won the last 2 meetings against Cheltenham. That confidence boost should give them an edge heading into Wednesday's clash. Form and momentum. Exeter's positive momentum and higher league status make them favourites to progress. Meanwhile, Cheltenham face an uphill task to overcome their visitors at home. Prediction. With momentum on their side and a solid recent record against Cheltenham, Exeter are well placed to secure a victory and a place in the next round.
Given the report that we have there, we think that the away side should be able to win in this one today, and that's priced at 2.34 odd. That sporting event. The next sporting event we have is the game between Birmingham City and Sheffield United. And his situation report about that one for those who find it interesting and would like to back it today.
Sheffield United travel to Birmingham City for their second match of the 2025-26 championship season. The Blades are eager to bounce back after a tough opening day defeat, while Birmingham return to the division looking to make their mark following promotion. Sheffield United's form. Despite a heavy 4-1 loss to Bristol City in their season opener, Sheffield United showed plenty of dominance. They recorded an XG of 2.30, controlled 74% possession, and managed 20 shots on goal, highlighting their attacking potential. After finishing third last season and narrowly missing out on promotion via the playoffs, the Blades are keen to continue their push for a Premier League return. Head-to-head advantage. Sheffield United hold the psychological edge with an unbeaten streak of 3 consecutive games against Birmingham City. This recent dominance should give them confidence heading into this clash. Prediction. Given their superior recent head-to-head record and clear attacking threat despite the opening day loss, Sheffield United look well placed to continue their positive run against Birmingham City. A win for the Blades is the most likely outcome.
So given that report that we have there, we'll be going with the away side to win or draw in this sporting event today, and that's priced at 1.66 in that sporting event. The next is the game between Paris Saint-Germain and Tottenham. This is the one we asked you guys to provide your correct scores about in the comment section, so pay attention because this information will help you guys be able to make a better, more accurate correct score prediction if you ask us.
The UEFA Super Cup final promises a thrilling showdown as Champions League winners Paris Saint-Germain take on Europa League champions Tottenham Hotspur. The two clubs meet for the first time in a competitive fixture, setting the stage for an exciting clash. Paris Saint-Germain's strength. PSG arrive as heavy favourites, boasting a star-studded squad and plenty of recent success in Europe. Their attacking prowess and experience in big matches make them a formidable opponent. Tottenham's challenge. Tottenham, under new manager Frank, are still settling into their style and looking to build cohesion. While Spurs have the spirit to challenge, the adjustment period under new leadership might limit their ability to upset the French giants. Prediction. With PSG's quality and momentum, they expected to control the game and add another trophy to their impressive collection. Tottenham will fight hard, but ultimately, Paris Saint-Germain should prove too strong on the night.
So given that report that we have there, we think that PSG should be able to win today. That is our peak in that sporting event, and that's priced at 1.42, that sporting event value. Okay. So next and final sporting event we have is the game between Cerro Porteño and Estudiantes de La Plata. Right, and here's a situation report about this one. See if it's something you would like to back today.
Cerro Porteño host Estudiantes de La Plata in the first leg of their Copa Libertadores last 16 clash. Both teams come into the game with solid recent form, setting the stage for a competitive and tactical battle. Cerro Porteño's home advantage. Playing at home in front of a passionate crowd in Asunción, Cerro Porteño will look to take the initiative early. Their attacking threat and home support provide them with a slight edge as they aim to build a lead before the second leg. Estudiantes Road Challenge. Estudiantes face a tough task away from home. Recent struggles on the road and the pressure of a hostile atmosphere could limit their effectiveness in this encounter, making it harder to secure a positive result. Prediction. Given their home form and attacking potential, Cerro Porteño are favored to gain an advantage in this first leg, although the tie remains finely balanced heading into the second leg.
Given the report that we have there, we will be going with, the home team to win in this sporting event today as our peak for this one, and that's priced at 2.65 odd, basically. Okay, guys. So these are the sporting events we have for you guys, and the value picks that we come with them insights as well, to help you know which of them interests you. So go with only the picks that you agree with. Okay. We know that there are a lot of football prediction fans here of different experience levels. So go with the one that appeals to you based on your experience levels. Okay, guys. If you want to do a safe option about that, of course you saw how I went yesterday. You can't cap out, go with the safe one. If it's a win, you could go with draw or either teams to win, depending on what you feel will be safe. But the chances of getting that correctly, of course, will be higher because the value picks themselves are good enough. Okay, guys. So that'll be all for now, guys. Thank you for watching this video to this point, or this episode to this point. Really appreciate you guys, our returning subscribers. Big shout out to you. Thank you for sticking with us and doing what we do. Basically, you make this thing a whole lot better. Don't forget to like the video, guys. Everyone do that. It takes 1 second to do that. Subscribe, and turn your notification bells on so that you will be the first to know when we post something like this online for you guys. Okay. Note that there are factors that can affect the outcome of these events. Also, guys, you have factors like VAR. You could have red cards. You could have own goals scored there. You could have penalty kicks awarded. You could have also injury and fitness concerns to key players just right when these sporting events are going on. All of these factors we cannot emphasize at the time of recording this and bringing it to you. So please gamble responsibly and do not stick more than you can afford to let go of. Okay, guys. We've also left you a video that will help you know how to create winning slips. For those who don't know how to go about that, that should appear somewhere on your screen now. You can go and watch that. Okay, it will tell you how to create slips with the information we provide here, especially using the insight that we provide with these sporting events. Okay, guys. So that will be all for now. Information provided here is shared, from what we have by the team to help you guys make better informed decisions. It is not in any way financial advice, please. Don't consider this financial advice. We're just sharing what we have, and that's why we created this portal, basically, a channel, to share our information that we have every day with you guys, so you can also make informed decisions as you go about doing sports betting every single day. Okay, guys. So till we see again in the next episode, I remain yours truly, H to the double O, Hooker. May the odds be in our favor today and always, guys. Peace out. See you around. One love, my people.